Okay guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you something that completely changed the way I make stick figure self-improvement and motivational videos. And once you see this, you're never going back to the old way.
No coding experience needed. Just you, Claude Code, and a system that does the heavy lifting. That's exactly what I'm walking you through today. And make sure you stay till the end, because I'll explain why I deliberately left one thing out of the automation, and honestly, it might surprise you. Alright, so the whole system runs on just 3 AI tools: Claude Code, 11 Labs, and 𝐾𝐿. That's it. And if you want the exact system file I use, drop a comment below. I'll add it to the video description if enough of you ask for it. Now let me give you the big picture first before we dive in. Step 1. You set up Python, Git, and FFmpeg on your computer. Step 2. You configure your API keys. Step 3. You create your folder structure. And here's the beautiful part. You only do all of this once. After that, every single time you want to make a video, you just open Claude Code, run the system, and let it work. Sounds almost too simple, right? So don't skip any steps, especially if you're a beginner. One thing I want to be upfront about: you do need at least a Claude Pro account to use Claude Code. Now I know what you're thinking. Is it worth it? Let me put it this way. Most YouTube channels need around 10 to 15 videos before the algorithm actually understands what your channel is about and starts pushing it to the right audience. The faster you produce quality content, the faster you hit monetization. So yeah, the investment absolutely makes sense. Okay, let's get into it. And if you've already set up Python, Git, and FFmpeg before, just skip ahead. Installation. Windows. Quick note. I built and tested this entire system on Windows 11. If you're on Mac, the installation steps should be the same in my system file, but I haven't personally run through the full pipeline on Mac OS. If you're on Mac and something breaks, just copy the error message and paste it directly into Claude Code. It'll debug it for you in real time. Pretty wild that that's even possible. Step 1. Install Python. Head over to python.org, grab Python 3.12 or later, the latest stable version. Run the installer and, this is important, check the box that says Add Python to Path. Do not skip that. Then click Install Now and let it do its thing. To verify it worked, hit Windows + R, type CMD, hit Enter, and type Python -version. If you see a version number pop up, yeah, you're good. Step 2. Install Git. Go to git-scm.com, download Git for Windows, run the installer. Same verification process. Open command prompt, type git-version. Done. Step 3. Install FFmpeg. This one's got a couple more steps, but stay with me. Go to ffmpeg.org, scroll down, and download the Windows static build. Extract it to C:/FFmpeg. Then you need to add it to your path. Right-click this PC, go to Properties, Advanced System Settings, Environment Variables, find the system variable called Path, click Edit, then New, and type C:/FFmpeg\bin. Open a new command prompt, has to be a new one, and type ffmpeg-version. If it shows version info, you nailed it. Step 4. Install Claude Desktop. Go to claude.ai/download, click Windows, download and install, then sign in with your Claude Pro account. Straightforward. API keys setup. You need exactly 2 API keys and 1 voice ID. That's it. 𝐾.ai API key. I went with 𝐾 specifically because it's cheaper. Generating images with Nano Banana 2 through 𝐾 costs roughly 50% less than going directly through Google's API. That adds up fast when you're scaling. Go to 𝐾, click API keys in the left sidebar, hit +create new key, name it whatever you want, copy it, and save it somewhere. A notepad, a sticky note, wherever. For credits, start with $5. Pay as you go, no subscription needed. 11 Labs API key plus voice ID. Go to Developers, click API keys, then create key. Name it anything the name literally doesn't affect anything. Set the access permissions to voice read, models access, user read. Hit create key, copy it, save it. Then go to Voices, filter by English, American accent, narration category. Listen through a few, find one you like, click the three dots next to it, and copy the voice ID. Save that too. And this is the part most people completely overlook. The folder structure. Get this wrong, and nothing runs right. Create a folder called Stick Figure Motivation. Put it wherever you want on your computer. I used my D drive. Inside that folder, you need to create, first, a .env file. Open Notepad, paste in your API keys in the right spots, and when you save it, select All Files as the file type and name it exactly .env. No extension after it. Second, a file called channelconfig.txt. This is where you store your channel name, narrator name, your main character's name, and your brand colors. Save it as a .txt file. Third, create a folder called .claude, and inside that, create another folder called commands. That's all you manually create. Claude Code builds everything else. Here's the crazy part. Now open Claude, switch to the Code tab, point it at your Stick Figure Motivation folder, and paste this prompt. Read the uploaded file and create all three command files in .claude/commands exactly as specified. Generate ideas.md, generate video.md, and generate final.md. Then paste in my system file. Claude Code reads it and generates all three command files for you automatically. Claude Code configuration. Click the Claude Code icon at the top, hit the folder icon at the bottom, select your project folder. Then, in the bottom left, click the Settings gear icon, go to Claude Code, and turn on Allow Bypass Permissions mode. And that's it. Setup is done. You never have to do this again. Now here's where the magic actually happens. Remember those three .md files we just created? Those are your commands. Every time you want to make a video, you just call them in order. Type /generate ideas and hit enter. Claude Code pulls inspiration from viral videos in your niche and gives you 20 fresh ideas to choose from. And here's something I specifically built in. Any idea you pick gets saved to a history folder, so next time you run it, you'll never get a repeat. Pick a topic you like, and the last line of Claude's output will tell you exactly what to type next. Type /generate video, your chosen topic here, and hit enter. I'll use this one as an example. Why your brain gets a dopamine hit from planning, but punishes you for doing. Claude Code reads your folder and your generatevideo.md file, writes a full video script in a 3-act storytelling structure, the same format channels like Simple actually use, and then automatically generates every single image through Key and downloads them into your images folder, numbered in order. If a pop-up asks you to allow or deny, click Allow once. Just once in your first video. After that, it runs clean every time. During the process, if there's a minor error, Claude fixes it on its own. I've already tested this system, so most of you won't hit any bugs. But if you're on Mac and something comes up, drop it in the comments and let me know. This step takes the longest. Just let it run. When it's done, Claude gives you the path to your images folder, confirms your script is saved, and logs your used idea into the history file. Most people quit right before they break through. This is the step where you let the system do what it was built for. Just trust it. Type /generate final and hit enter. Claude Code assembles everything, syncs the voiceover, the images, the timing, and delivers you a final video file, plus a subtitles file, ready to upload to YouTube for SEO. And it doesn't stop there. It also outputs your video title, your video description, thumbnail text suggestions, a thumbnail generation prompt. Everything is ready. And here is the snippet of the video.
You ever planned your entire week on a Sunday night AEUR? New notebook, color-coded schedule, feeling like you were already winning. Then Monday hit and somehow almost none of it happened. Here's the part that really gets me. The planning felt better, like a reward for effort you hadn't put in yet. That is not a personal failure. That is your brain chemistry. Once you understand it, you can stop getting played by your mind. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact neurological reason. Planning feels so good AEUR, and why doing feels so punishing. You'll have 3 concrete shifts to break the cycle.
Oh, and one more thing, the thumbnail. I left that out of the automation on purpose, and here's why. Your thumbnail is the first signal that tells a viewer whether to click or scroll past. That's not something you want to hand off entirely to an AI. You should be generating options, comparing them, testing which one gets the higher click-through rate. That's your edge. That's where you still matter in this process. The math is simple. The methods are proven. The only difference is consistency. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Tell me what niche you want to see an automatic video system built for next. And if you want my system file, comment below. I'll add it to the description once enough of you ask. You've got 2 options. Keep hoping for luck, or apply this and move faster than 97% of creators. See you in the next one.